Good, happy Monday morning, December 30th, 2019. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Talk Show right here on the Riley King Network. We have lots of stuff we're going to talk about today on the Riley King Talk Show, so let's begin. Hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. My weekend was good, and now on a new week ahead of us for all of us. And tomorrow, New Year's Eve, and then Wednesday, New Year's Day. Oh my gosh, everything is just flying by. 2020 is right around the corner. It feels like everything's flying right by. And we'll be in January. Wow. Hopefully you all had a wonderful year of 2019. And, who's ready for 2020, the new year? So, it is just a mess out in New Hampshire today. Very messy. We got a little bit of ice, a little bit of snow, freezing rain, a little bit of everything, and sleet as well. So it's just a little bit of everything happening out there today. Let's look at what the traffic looks like right now on the traffic map. Not good out there, as you can see on the traffic map. It is all just slow going. So if you don't need to be on those roadways, just stay home in a safe place where wait until this whole thing is all done and over with. Let's take a look at this weather video from meteorologist Kevin Scriven and hear about how this is gonna end and how long we will be expecting this messy weather.
At Chevy, we're all family. We're a festive family.
We're a get-up-and-go family. We're all part of the Chevy family.
Because our Chevy employee discount is still available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more.
So Happy New Year, and welcome to the family.
Current qualified competitive lessees can use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to lease this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or get over $5,300 below MSRP when you purchase.
Snow and a wintry mix expected to continue to make its way through this afternoon and tonight. Winter weather advisories closer to the shoreline with lesser amounts of sleet and freezing rain, while the farther west and farther north you go for southwestern parts of the state, it is in the form of ice accumulation, but you get up into central and northern areas, the potential there for over 6 inches of snow. You will notice as we record this for you just after 8 a.m. that we continue to watch the light snow fall up in central and northern parts of the state. A little more mixing going on in southern parts of the state, and we continue to watch the moisture lift its way northward. It will be heavy at times through the afternoon, turning lighter later on tonight, and then wrapping up either side of midday tomorrow. Temperatures will hover around in the 20s to lower 30s through the day on a breeze out of the east and northeast. You will notice Futurecast here kind of painting the same areas, seeing about the same types of precipitation. If you've been seeing mostly snow and some mixing, chances are that is pretty much the ratio you're going to see going forward, snow and some mixing. Where you've been seeing a lot of mixing, we are expecting that to continue in the form of sleet and freezing rain, maybe mixing with some rain that is freezing upon impact. And as you'll notice, evening commute doesn't look much better with temperatures again in the 20s to lower 30s. Overnight tonight, cools off just by a couple of degrees in the mid-levels. I think we go over to some wet snow mixing with rain, which is better than freezing rain. And that rain-snow line potentially sets up somewhere in southeastern parts of the state where it is mostly snow for central and northern areas and some rain mixing in limiting amounts in southeastern spots. You can see either side of midday tomorrow. That pulls away. That gets us back to partial sunshine after a couple of snow showers later Tuesday night in the northern half of the state, and sunshine for Thursday as well, ahead of the next front, which will try to arrive on Friday. That looks like either a wintry mix or rain, but doesn't have nearly the moisture that this system coming through today, tonight, and early tomorrow has. and then mainly fair skies for the weekend. So the snow changing to a mix at times in central and northern parts of the state, while rain and a mixture in southern spots will continue into the afternoon, heavy at times. And then we fall back, not by much, in the 20s to lower 30s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, we jump above the freezing mark, some wet snow and some rain in the morning, and then that should wrap up either side of midday. The potential of anywhere from a quarter to a half inch of actual ice accumulation looks to be in southwestern parts of the state. That really is the focus for any sort of widespread outage potential through the day today and into tonight before going over to some wet snow tomorrow morning. Elsewhere, there could be some scattered outages, but the ice accumulation probably a lot less. You'll notice the general theme here, regardless of the terrain, is for anywhere from 1 to about 4 inches of accumulation for the southern half of the state, while the northern half of the state, you go 4 to 8 inches of accumulation and some locally higher amounts depending on the terrain. And that is the way this kind of splits up and sets up as we go through tomorrow morning as it lightens up and ends. Partly sunny skies and in-between systems for New Year's Day and Thursday. Showers and some mixing possible Friday.
Okay, and just looking outside our studios, outside our window over here, as I take you over here, guys. It is just a mess out there, as you can see. Wow. So basically, if you don't need to go anywhere, stay home. Listen to the weather people, to all of the news people as well. Stay home. So now let's take a look at your National Day calendar and see what today is. Today is National Bicarbonate of Soda Day, Falling Needles Family Fest Day, and Bacon Day. Who loves bacon? I love bacon. I could go for some right now. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Yummy. Here are 5 ways to celebrate National Bacon Day. Let's take a look at that video.
At Chevy, we're all family. We're a festive family.
We're a get up and go family. We're all part of the Chevy family.
Because our Chevy employee discount is still available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more.
So Happy New Year and welcome to the family.
Current qualified Silverado lessees can use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to lease this Silverado All-Star for around $279 a month, or get a total value of over $10,700 when you purchase.
Thanks for watching. Check out goodhousekeeping.com for more recipes and ideas.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Dip it in your eggs. That is one way to do it. Top it off that burger with some bacon. That is another way to do it. Eat healthy. Put some bacon in your salad. That looks like a yummy salad. Share with your dog. That is another way. And catch a Kevin Bacon flick. And that is the 5th way. So different ways to celebrate National Bacon Day. Let us know if you are planning on celebrating National Bacon Day. Comment below and let us know. I want to hear from you. We are roaring into 2020. and take a look back on a decade of memorable Rockin' Eve moments with Ryan Seacrest. As you know, tomorrow night is Ryan Seacrest's Rockin' Eve celebration show, so let's take a look back at some memories.
Just one more night until the streets of Times Square look like this. And as we gear up for the 48th anniversary of the New Year's Rockin' Eve show, Ryan Seacrest about to lead us through it for the 15th time.
To say goodbye to 2010 and welcome in the new year.
Of course, we can't end the decade without looking at the beginning of it.
Now here is the chairman of the board.
And there's the man that started it all, Dick Clark, the last show the two had together. Going into 2015, Taylor Swift tried to shake it off in this cold.
Are you not freezing?
I'm absolutely freezing. This was the wrong choice.
And managed to do it with some help.
Oh my God!
We're stuck in the elevator, everybody.
Can't forget this classic right from our studios here at GMA.
We're supposed to be on Good Morning America, but we can't get there.
And going into 2018, all I want for Christmas is a blanket and some hot chocolate. And as we near the end, sometimes it does rain on this parade. But rain or shine, we'll still be rocking on. We're rocking on with Ryan Seacrest right now. So that was pretty cool to take a look back at all of the years you've been doing this. Yeah, the hairstyles, the coats, the fashion choices.
Right.
But seriously, what moments stand out for you when you look back?
Watching that, there's so many great flashbacks, and in the moment it was panic. But, when it pours rain like last year, you wonder, will everything work? Will we still be transmitting on the air? And fortunately, we were. I remember that time we got stuck in the elevator. I think it was 3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago, actually. This is your 3-year anniversary from being stuck in the elevator.
So, just so we're clear, that's the elevator inside a drugstore that you have to take to get to the ball. And who knew that's the route? Dick never told me about that when I signed on. So
interesting omission.
We got in, and we were stuck there for 45 minutes, but it was really relaxing. No one panicked.
It was relaxing.
Yeah, no one could bother us. It was kind of nice.
What were you doing for those 45
minutes? I was on my phone. I had signal. So I was not on Bumble, but I was on my phone.
Now, do you take the stairs?
I like to take this. I take the stairs here. Yes, I did this morning.
It's a smart call. It's a smart call. All right, so you've said, and this is pretty cool, this is your 15th year hosting the show, which is pretty remarkable. We actually have some video of you doing your very first one back in 2006.
I warn you.
Oh, there you are in the studio with Mariah Carey. What do you remember most about that night? Were you nervous?
Oh, I was terrified. I mean, you're stepping into a show that is such a franchise with a legend, Dick Clark, who's built this. He said, all right, I think you could be the guy that works with me. And all I wanted to do was prove myself in that year and be invited back. So I think that as Mariah was talking and as I was working, I wasn't paying attention to a thing. My heart was pounding.
You could hear
so
your
much.
heart pounding in your head.
And the scale of this show is unlike anything that's broadcast because you're over all these different blocks. It's outside. There's a million people who've been waiting all day who have not used the restroom. So it's intense.
A lot's riding on your shoulders.
A lot
there.
is, yeah.
All right, so speaking of that, you do have quite the year this year, quite a lineup of performers. Tell us who we can expect to see.
We have this show has grown so much. We've got the whole country covered. So we'll be here. Lucy Hale is going to co-host with me here in Times Square, which is great. She's fantastic. So I'm excited about that. We'll have Sam Hunt, BTS. They are incredibly popular.
Yes,
so
they are.
They'll be in Times Square live with
Just
their
a few
fans.
people might show up for that.
I can't imagine what it's like. Post Malone, you see there, he will be performing just before the ball drop. The Jonas Brothers in Miami will go live as soon as we get to 2020. We've got Sheryl Crow in New Orleans with Billy Porter. We'll be hosting Usher as well, performing down there. Let's see. We've got the LA party with Ciara, and Dua Lipa's going to be there, and the list goes on and on and on. So everybody's Salt and Pepper, a little flashback. Paula Abdul,
I love that.
from the first American Idol, she'll be there too.
Cool. And you mentioned Lucy Hale. Any pointers for her? This is her first year.
I just need pointers from me. We're throwing a party. We're out there to enjoy, to celebrate. The only thing that I'm told we really have to get right is midnight. Just get to midnight on time. If we can get to midnight on time, we're good.
That's a pretty solid advice
Right?
there. I think
Yeah.
you can stick with that. Last year, you told us your New Year's resolution was to go to Uncle School because your niece was about to be born. Yes, how did that
That's how
go?
popular Uncle School is. It's very difficult to get in. I don't know how that's going. I hosted my family for Christmas this year. My niece, my sister, and her husband Jimmy came, and my niece came. And so I've really learned how to hold Flora.
Well, that's
so I'm
good.
very comfortable. I was in the kitchen
How about
with
changing
Flora.
diapers?
I am not there yet.
Yeah.
No,
You'll learn in like 3 years when she's out of them.
yeah, I'm not there yet.
So, okay, any resolutions for this year?
I haven't really stuck to the resolution thing. I think that every year you just sort of you want to streamline your focus and you want to spend more time in your own life. And I enjoy everything that I do so much. I think I want to keep on doing what I'm doing.
I have a resolution for both of us that we
Okay.
can do jointly.
Is it about?
Go to a Georgia game
Is it
where
about
we
our
win.
team? I know.
How about that?
And embarrassingly, we both went to our alma mater football game, the Bulldogs, and at that game, and they always win. At your game, they lost.
Yeah.
At my game,
We're the
they
jinx.
lost. So
We're going to break the jinx this
I'm
year.
not invited back. I don't think. But
Maybe together
but
we can be stronger.
Yes, I think so.
All right, you hear that?
But we congratulate them, and we hope that they have another good season next year, and they're
Go
still
Dogs.
fighting. Yeah.
Go Dogs. All right. And we're so excited about New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Thank you.
It's
Are you
going to
be
be a
home
fun
watching?
show. I'm going to be home watching.
Watching.
Like, it'll be in the background.
By the way,
sure.
it doesn't matter. Put it on forever. Turn it on. Put it in the background, just like this fire can be. It's totally fine. We don't mind. Just have it on.
I love it. That's right. Be sure to tune in to Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest 2020 tomorrow night starting at 8 p.m.
Starts in a
Eastern,
few hours.
right here at ABC.
Okay, there you go. You heard Ryan Seacrest there. Put it on in the background at the party. You heard it there. And that's gonna do it for this edition of the Riley King Talk Show. I hope you all enjoyed watching this edition of the Riley King Talk Show. Have a wonderful and safe Monday, everyone. I'll talk to you all tomorrow for another edition of the Riley King Talk Show. Goodbye, and see you all tomorrow.